I feel like we do need another wide receiver option just because we have a lot of third string wide receivers, slot guys, in my opinion. But I'm not saying Roman Wilson's not going to step up, but he's a rookie. You know what I mean? We got a whole new offensive coordinator in Arthur Smith. It's going to be interesting to see how they develop and gel. So the first couple weeks of the season, it's going to be a little rough. It's not going to be, we're going to be in sync right away. But I feel like this team's going to figure it out. And then down the stretch, when those games get tougher, I feel like we're going to see our true identity come out and see how we perform.
And I really kind of feel like you're being kind of like, yeah, we're going to be good. Yeah, we're going to be good. But as soon as the Pittsburgh Steelers picked up a quarterback like Russ, I was like, this is a Super Bowl caliber team. They have a pretty damn good offense, right? They drafted offensive line, the first 2 picks. They boasted up that offensive line. Najee Harris is going to be a beast. He is on a contract year. Give that man the ball over and over and over and over because he wants it, because he wants to get that paycheck, right? The defense is going to be a top 5, if not the best defense in the NFL. So stop being so modest here, Matt, and let the people know that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to go to the Super Bowl in 2024. Let them know that they're going to win the North, and let them know come week 1, Arthur Smith is going to get a win against the old team in the Atlanta Falcons. So I know on your TikTok, you have said to people, this is how you think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to go this season. But let the man-hour audience know. Steelberg on the old TikTok link is in the description. How do you think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be in 2024?
I think we're going to. I think a lot of people are sleeping on us. I do have a video on my page. I think it's ludicrous that they have us winning 7.5 games on Vegas. I really do. I think that's absurd with the amount of pieces that we brought in. Like, come on, they've slept on us since Big Ben retired. So our defense is only as long as we stay healthy, we're going to make noise in that playoffs. And who knows, we might be in a Super Bowl and we're winning that. I do need another ring to go in this little display I got here. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah. Here. I do see 6, and that has been 6 since like 2006, if I'm not mistaken. It has been quite a while since you guys have had one.
2009.
2009. My mistake. 2009. But when I look at the schedule, the back half of the schedule, that sucks. Because you have Baltimore, Cleveland, Bengals, Cleveland, Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals to end the season. But the first 8-9 weeks of the season are a very, very favorable part of your schedule. You open up on the road against the Falcons. Probably going to be a pretty bad team. I don't care if they added Kirk Cousins. I don't care if they added Tom Brady. It's still the Falcons. They know how to blow leads, and they just suck at the end of the day. The Denver Broncos, 100% rebuilding mode. The Chargers at home opening. Who knows what the Chargers are going to be, but they got to travel from the West Coast to the East Coast. It is a 1:00 game, so in their minds, like 10:00 in the morning. And then you play the Colts, Cowboys, Raiders, and Jets and Giants going into the week 9 bye week. I anticipate 100% that you guys are going into that bye week with maybe tops 2 losses here. Do you concur with that, or what do you think?
I'd say we get 6-2 before the bye week. There's going to be a game or two that we're going to be right there with the team, and we'll find a way to lose. But I could see us being 6-2. We got to take care of business against the teams that we've struggled with in the past that have no reason in beating us. And I feel like maybe with the new atmosphere change with Russell Wilson and all these acquisitions that we brought in, I feel like the players are going to be more motivated, and we'll get the job done against the teams that we should beat.
Yeah, and especially the first 2 weeks going up against former teams, as in Arthur Smith's former team with the Falcons, and of course Russ teams against the Denver Broncos as well. In the first 8 weeks, I only see potentially 2 playoff teams, and that is the Colts and the Cowboys, and you do play those guys in back-to-back weeks. Do you see them going to Indianapolis and beating the Colts, and then welcome the Cowboys at home to beat the Cowboys here? If you guys win those 2 games, how do you see the season? Do you see that at a 12-5 or 13-4? Like, how do you see it?
Just based on for the schedule, I could see an 11-6 team, just because like those games aren't going to be easy by any means. And one game that you didn't mention that I'm a little worried about is the New York Jets. We haven't been playing against the New York Jets that well recently, in recent matchups. So I have that one underlined, especially with their defense. Their defense is pretty good, with Sauce Gardner, especially. And then on the offensive side, if Aaron Rodgers comes back and performs the way he did in Green Bay, that's not going to be a gimme game at all by any means. So I got us going 11-6, at worst 10-7.
11-6, 10-7, not terrible. Obviously, playoff worthy. I could see you guys dropping about 4 or 5, 6 games in a row there toward the end of the season, kind of a epic collapse of the Philadelphia Eagles of last season. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because I like you, I respect you, and I don't want that. I kind of want that pain for you, because I understand the pain of losing 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. With that being said, give me your prediction. What are the Steelers going to be this season, and are they going to win the AFC North?
They're going to win the AFC North if they go undefeated in the AFC North. They're going to go. I'm confident, because last year, look, we had 3 different quarterbacks. I know the Ravens fans are going to say, "Hey, you played against our third string the last game of the season." I was at that game, so they're going to say that this and that and the third. But we own the Ravens, we own the Browns for years, and we own the Bengals most matchups. And Joe Burrow, his health isn't 100% guaranteed with the injury he's had.